Okay, so it's been several days now that we have been having some serious heat up here in California. Today I had a 3 plus hours, no, over 50-mile bike ride in the high 80s. And yesterday my mountain bike, I took the picture, it was 97, but at some point it clicked over to 100 degrees, etc. Now, for those that are working in Celsius, 100 degrees, that's 43 degrees Celsius. It was 100 degrees Fahrenheit, sorry. 43 degrees Celsius. That's really, really hot. And when it gets like this, it gets really dry out here. So hydration is very key. We have a lot of amplitude, and hydration, there is way more than water. No, I've heard when I started coaching way back when in San Diego, still there were a lot of people saying, you need to drink as much water as you can. And that's frankly not just wrong, that's actually dangerous. Because if you eat too much water and you lose too many minerals, you actually end up putting yourself in a condition called hyponatremia that is just as dangerous as being dehydrated. So it's always important that you are drinking with electrolytes. I've been very, very impressed with the Fighter Sport line. And I know my body. I've been training for 20 years and I know how to respond to heat. I know how to train for heat because it's one of the key components for me in the race car. Um, Yet I'm still very impressed. It's just, I expect to have a drop in performance, to slow down, and I don't. And even yesterday, 100 degrees, I stopped on the trails and I can see the numbers. I am sweating. I can tell it's hot, but I don't suffer from it nearly as much as I normally do. So all of that led me to today, and today was again the same, 80 plus on the bike, over 50 miles, and I just kept going. I kept going hard. I needed to keep a low power number, and it was hard to stay there. I was easily going over. So this is what I've been doing, and I want to share with you exactly what kind of protocol I have been doing. Yeah, I'm still enjoying my refreshing Arbonne protein shake, and I lined up. Basically, I'm using both the pre-endurance and the complete hydration in a bottle like this. A bottle like this, I put one of each in there and I put some ice cubes so that it stays cool. Having your drink cool is a huge benefit for taste. You're going to drink more of it and it does help you cooling off. So that's a key point. If you can use some kind of a thermic bottle like this, it goes a long way. And then the pre-endurance, the first one here, the pre-endurance, I actually like to use it on the activity. So yes, I will mix my first bottle and I will start sipping it maybe 10-15 minutes before I go. And my first bottle will have a pre-endurance in it. Now, when it's as hot as it was today, that first bottle, I went through it in just under an hour and a half, which typically I'm more like an hour and a half to 2 hours. But because it was way, way hot, I drank a little bit more of it. And the second one, I will go to complete hydration. And that seems to work wonderfully well for me. The second one, I'll go to complete hydration, and if I have a third bottle, I will go to that too. That's one of the benefits of the little sachets right here, the little packets, because I can easily have them in my jersey pocket. And if I stop somewhere and get some more water, I can just take another one. Now, each one of these bottles typically lasts me, like I said, about 90 minutes. So if I go for over a 3 hour ride, I will plan on having a spare one afterwards. And I still carry some form of electrolytes and gel in case I run out. That's what has been impressing me the most. There aren't many calories in either of these two. A packet of pre-endurance is 50 calories. A packet of complete hydration is 20 calories. That's a lot less than any other sports drink you would go and take. And at first I was like, how am I going to do? How am I going to survive? How am I going to perform? And very impressed with that. My energy stays there. The blend, the Fighter Sport blend of ginseng, turmeric, and cayenne pepper, definitely does what it's supposed to do and regulate your blood sugar and go. And I don't seem to have to drop. That being said, when I get to about 2.5 hours or 3 hours, I do get a little bit of a squirt of gel, some form of carbs to keep going because, well, I'm burning through 500 to 600 calories an hour and I'm only taking about 50 calories an hour. Now, where is the energy coming from? And that's the secret. That's where the performance comes from. The right blend of ingredients in Fighter Sport allows me to tap into my own natural sources of whatever I have stored into my body, glycogen, but also fats. And that's how, over the last couple of months, I've gotten leaner and leaner than I have ever been. So very interesting stuff. So again, this is how I recommend the protocol. You just take the pre-endurance first, and if you drink more than a little bit before the 30 minutes, fine. Like I said, I mix it in cold water, and I start sipping it as I'm preparing my bike and pumping up the tires and everything, last change, whatever. And then I start drinking on the bike, and then I shift to the complete hydration. Now, another application of the complete hydration, I use that all day long. And maybe that is part of why I'm having such big results, such good results, because all day long, this is my pseudo office, and you can see my simulator over there. I spend hours on my simulator, whether I'm driving, racing, or flying. I'm a pilot as well, and or preparing setups, things. So that's very intense mentally, and drinking complete hydration throughout the day really seems to help me stay energized and focused. I blend that with a fizz. I had a fizz this morning before I went for the bike ride, but I don't always do that. I'm yet to try, and I do want to try, but when my rides get longer, to add a fizz to my maybe third bottle. So my third bottle will have a complete hydration and a fizz, or maybe half a fizz in the second and the third bottle. I don't know yet. I'm still experimenting with this. One of my friends did that yesterday. I recommended that he did that in his Camelback, and he said it worked. It was awesome. He really liked it, and he PR'd his ride for over 10 minutes, over 2 hours. He was very happy with the performance, and we have a new customer. So there you go. If you have any questions, ping me, and I will try to answer it as best as I can. Happy training. Hydration is key. Happy Nico.